guys, today I'm going to talk a little bit more about my spinal cord injury, answer some questions I get from you guys a lot, and then kind of go over an update on how things have been progressing in my life since I last made a video about my spinal cord injury. I do want to apologize if you notice I'm in the bathroom right now and we're remodeling. I think I mentioned this before, but I don't want you to be like, why does that girl have like uneven colored walls? It's because we're remodeling and we're not going to actually paint the bathroom until after the holidays. So you're just going to have to deal with a drywall right now. Sorry, but okay. Leading on to some of the questions I get a lot. I'm just going to answer a few of them, and I do apologize. If you guys watch this, you probably noticed that I say a lot, and if you didn't, you're going to now. So just try to ignore it, because I know it's super annoying, but it's like my filler word, and I just do it. So I'm sorry, it annoys me too, and I'm going to catch it now, because I know you guys are listening. So I'll try to stop, basically is what I'm saying. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, what break am I? And I guess I failed to mention that in my first video, but my break was at T12 and I'm an incomplete. The next question I get asked on the regular is about my boyfriend at the time. People want to know if we broke up because of my accident and because I was paralyzed. And I think no. People always assume that he broke up with me, but I broke up with him. And I'll explain it a little bit. It is kind of personal, but I did talk about it on my blog, so I feel it's okay to share it here. But his name is Dylan, and we had just started dating. I think we celebrated our 4-month anniversary in the hospital. So we've only been dating for 4 months, and he started working at a new job, working overnights. That was a very physically demanding job. Before my wreck, I was working nights at my job, and I would stay up and we would talk on his lunch break, and then when he got off work at 4 in the morning, I think, because I would stay up and talk to him. When I got into the hospital, I was on a completely different schedule because, one, I was sleeping all the time because I was so wore out because I wasn't eating, and I had to have energy to do therapy. So I was getting up early in the morning to do therapy, and then when he would call on his lunch break, which was about 11:30 I think, I would normally just fall asleep. So we were on completely different schedules, which means our communication was lacking, and it was hard for me to be a girlfriend when I was so focused on myself, and I needed to be focused on myself at that time. I couldn't, you know, I still do. I still need to focus on myself to get better, and I didn't feel like I was being a good girlfriend by not being there to support him while I'm being very selfish. Granted, I know I had to be selfish, but I just decided that he wasn't in it anymore, and it was less stress for me to try to make the relationship work if I just broke it off. So we didn't talk for a while, and that was hard for me, but we recently just started talking again and decided to be friends. So it's really nice that we have that friendship back, I guess is what I'm saying. I do have a boyfriend now though, and he's super supportive. Kenny, I think you watch my videos, and if you do, I just want to let you know that I do appreciate everything that you've done for me, and I'm really super glad that I have you in my life. So thank you for your support, and you're awesome, basically. But I get asked a lot if I can have sex and or have children, and the answer is yes to both of those. I did lose control and feeling of everything below my hips. So having children may be difficult for me. I may have to have a C-section, but I haven't really talked to my doctor about that because it's so far off. I'm only 20 years old, and I don't plan on having children anytime soon. So hopefully when that bridge comes, we can talk about it and discuss it a little bit more. People ask me a lot about caffeine, what it is, and it's hard to explain because I really don't know. Basically, if you don't understand how a spinal cord works, because I didn't, my spinal cord injury affected the ability for me to know when I need to go to the bathroom. When I need to go pee, I don't get the feeling as if I would before my wreck. So my body would just release its urine, which would cause accidents. So what I have to do is I have to train my body to go and empty itself, I go every 4 hours. Eventually, I'm hoping that schedule will just be as needed, and I have noticed that I start to get cramps now in my stomach, so if I need to go to the bathroom, I have about 10 minutes from when that cramping starts to get to the bathroom and cath, because my body doesn't let me release that naturally because I can't engage the muscles. I know that's gross, but it's honest truth. If you're a spinal cord injury and you're looking for advice in that, I would definitely just talk to your doctor about it, because that was something that I struggled with a lot. I was really, really upset and hurt because I felt like a 5-year-old again, because I was trying to train myself to go to the bathroom, and I see my 2-year-old niece being potty trained and she's doing better than I am. So it was kind of a running joke, I see what I did there. But anyway, what I'm saying is, if you're looking for advice for that, you can't look at other people. Definitely go to your doctor, because your doctor is going to know you specifically, and it varies for everyone. So definitely talk to your doctor about that. And that has to do with anything, because I look to other people who have spinal cord injuries as encouragement, but everyone's story is different. So what may happen to my friend over here couldn't happen to me. So just keep that in mind, that everyone's different, and it's hard to guarantee that, I guess is what I'm saying. So definitely don't look at other people and get upset if you aren't walking by the same time they are, because everything's different. So definitely keep that in mind. As far as updates, I do a lot of my updating on Facebook, and I do not add people that I don't know on Facebook. So if you've tried adding me and I've denied it, it's not because I don't want to tell you guys stuff, it's because I don't want to add people that I don't know. So I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but I just try to keep it to people that I do know. Anyway, today is 6 months, so I do want to let you know that why that's a big deal is because the doctor told me when I had my injury that 6 months to a year is when the swelling starts to go down. So basically, over the next 6 months, hopefully I'll be seeing changes, because the swelling in my spinal cord could be blocking, which is causing some of the paralysis. So, and that could not be the case at all too. It's just kind of a waiting game. But I'm hoping that over the next 6 months, I will see some sort of changes, and when I do my year update, I can talk to you about those changes, and hopefully I've gained a lot. But I want to let you guys know that I have had some really encouraging signs, and I'm very thankful for God for that, because I have been discouraged lately, because I feel like I'm 6 months out. I should be farther. I should be walking or being able to stand without having to carry all my weight in my arms, and I'm not there yet. But like I said, God has been sending encouraging signs to me, so I'll share some of those with you. The other day, most of you know because you're on my Facebook, I did move my right leg. I moved it at the knee, my knee was kind of bent, and it did go back and forth once. It was really, really slow movement, and I cried. I cried and prayed, being so thankful to God for probably 2 hours. And I was just so excited, because that small movement meant a lot to me. So then I started looking on Instagram, and I found someone who was the same break, around the same time, and she was standing without holding anything. And I thought, why can she do that and I can't? Like, why is she farther along in her progress? Granted, I'm very, very happy for her, because that's a huge, huge accomplishment. But I was like, you know, when am I gonna get to have that time? And then my left leg started moving. So my left leg has kind of been like, I call it my gimp leg, which my therapist thinks that's hilarious, because she's like, both your legs are gimp legs, but it's just a joke, so I don't. But my left leg does do things a lot slower than my right. I have noticed a lot more movement in my right foot. I'm stronger on my right side. My right side is my dominant side, but I think my left side took the damage in the car accident. So that's something I'm gonna have to definitely work on and try to overcome. But I did move my right leg. It was in the shower at the knee area. It was a slow back and forth movement, but it was something that I haven't had, so that's a positive sign. I have had some controlled right foot movement, and I have had a lot of involuntary movements that are very large and very noticeable. So that's all positive signs, and I'm very, very thankful for those. And God has just been encouraging me so much lately, and it's overwhelming. So I'm really thankful for that, and I'm really thankful for all of you guys who watch my videos and read my blog and support me and send me encouraging words all the time. You don't know how much it means to me. And honestly, I'm sure some of you don't even realize that I'm having a bad day when you send something. Like a girl I went to church with, her name's Jan, she sent me a Bible verse the other day when I was feeling really discouraged, and it was Psalms 40, and it just said, you know, let God, basically what I got from it is, don't worry, because in God's time things are going to get better. And like I've said before, I feel like God allowed my accident to happen because I was going down the wrong path in life. My nose is running, I'm not crying. But I feel like I'm not going to walk again until I learn what God's trying to tell me. So that's what's been happening over the last 6 months, and I can't thank you guys enough for watching my videos and supporting me and reading my blog in my mom's home. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching.